Hi my lovelies, I hope you are all doing very well, and we're back to regular scheduling programming today. And today's video, if you cannot guess already, is my interpretation of the new movie Cruella that is coming out. I absolutely adore the villains out of all these movies, mainly because they are misunderstood just like me. And you know what? They get faulted for being a badass bitch. And I think it's time that we have these movies show the real true origins of these villains. So I decided to do my own interpretation of a badass bitch, Cruella. Not like she's already bad enough, but we thought, come on, let's give it to the children. So if you would like to see how I create this look, carry on watching. Okay, so off camera, I have shaved my face, looking cute, and I have moisturised. And to moisturise, I have used the Nivea Soft and the Nivea Day Cream with jojoba oil. Love that. And then to prime, I have went in with the W7 Glow Primer, which looks like this. I absolutely love this. It gives this kind of lovely dewy finish. And the Princess Potion Complexion Booster and Primer, Amplifier Base. Then I got this the other week, which is the Prep and Perfect by Primark, and it is the Vitamin Enriched Moisturizing Primer. Love this stuff. So I've just moisturized and primed with this. Like I could literally walk out looking like this, and it'd be fine. Okay, so I've pretty much did one eye off camera. I'm going to show you how I did it on this eye now. Using the black shadow out of the KVD Sin in the Same palette, and it is the shade Sabbath right here. And I'm just loading this onto a sample beauty brush. I can't tell you what number it is. It is faded off a lot. So I'm just packing up on that. I'll come a bit closer for you. So I'm going to start with the LTV. Packing it on like this. Up to give that villainous shape. I'm just gonna build this up. Don't worry about it being too neat here. It is gonna be cleaned up with a wipe, so it's all good. Once we got the wing on, we're gonna take the same brush and we're gonna swoop it into the crease. Just draw a line like this. Then taking the same brush a little bit more on, and now we're just going to pack in where this line was. From what I've noticed in the movie, the makeup is very grungy. It's very Vivienne Westwood. I love it. It's great. And just do from there. So once you've got your basic shape out, you're going to grab a little packing brush like this, and this is the Zoeva. Can't tell you what it is, but it's also the Colour Love makeup, this one. And I'm going into the Sin in the Same palette, into this green right here, which is in called Exodus, I think. That's how you pronounce it. I'm terrible with names. And I'm picking this up, as you can see, a lot of it. I hardly ever use the colour green, so I hardly have any green eyeshadows, but I thought, you know what, for this I have to. And I'm just going to pack this just over the top, like this. Pack it over the top and slightly over it. So it's like there's the black line, I'm bringing this slightly over. And just pack over, getting that coverage on there. The more green, the better. And like I said, don't worry about it being perfect. We don't need that. Then this little brush, little dense blending brush, more of this green. And I'm just going to start blending up and out. As we can see, we're getting some lovely dimension. Don't forget to get right in here. Up and out. Wing house as much as you like. Obviously, she's a villain. We want to give her that villainous look. And just pull it out. Up and up and up and up. And once we've done that, like this eye look, I've done it so simply. It's anyone can do it. Bit of concealer on a little concealer brush. I'm gonna cut the crease. So I'm going to follow the line I made with the black. I'm just gonna pack on. It probably will go a bit muddy. I could just go in and clean this up with like a little cotton bud and a bit of makeup remover. But I'm packing on a load of eyeshadow over top of it anyway, so we're all good. And with this little bit here, we're just gonna conceal it up like this. So, cute. And what we're gonna do now is I'm going to take this brush. And just before I go in to clean it, like put any shimmer on, I'm going to just mix a bit of Amen and Crucifix, so no, Baptism, down here on a little dense blending brush, and I'm just gonna set that really quick. Now it's set, I'm gonna go with the same brush and go into a bit of Absolution, which is this one right here. And this is gonna be our base for our shimmers, and we're just gonna pack that on. Just like that, simples. And just because I want a green hue in the crease, I'm going to go in with the KVD Alchemist palette. And this is emerald shade right here. And I'm just going to pack that all over it. And up into here. So we get a little brow highlight that's got a green hue. Now, what we're going to do is, where's that brush go? I'm going to go in with a little bit, and I mean a little bit, of the Jeffree Star Androgyny palette. And I'm going to go mix a bit of Military and Poison. And I like to mix this onto just like the back of my hand so I don't get too much. I just want a little bit more Poison. Just so we get like a deep, almost blue-green. And I'm just going, gonna pop this, following the crease. And this is just going to help the crease pop a little bit more. Just like this. Then I'm just going to take a really fluffy brush, for example this one, and just smooth it out just a touch, because we don't want it to be too harsh. You can even clean off the excess off your brush and just feather through. If you feel like you've gone a bit heavy-handed, it's all good. Take that packing brush with nothing else on it, with the green, and just pop a bit more of the green in to counteract it. Okay, now you've done that, I want to redo the black. So I'm going to take that sample beauty brush back on Sabbath, the black we used, and just pop this back on the outer V of the eye. And I'm just going to do a bit more on this one here, like that. Okay. And once we have the outer V, just connect it up here like that. Just so everything looks cute. And taking that packing brush, wipe off some of the excess and just diffuse these edges a slight bit. Because I want to try and keep it very cartoonish. 80s meets 60s. Fabulous. And once we've done that, I'm going to go in and put a little bit of a wing in. W7 liquid eyeliner. Love this, but I don't like the applicator because it's like those sponge applicators. And so I'm just taking it on a tiny little liner brush. And just coating the bristles. And I'm just going to do a quick, and I mean a quick little wing. Up, down, connect to the lash line, just like this. Okay. And then once we've done that, while it's still a little bit tacky, taking that sample beauty brush that's got that black eyeshadow in and just diffuse it in. So I've basically based this look off the trendy cat eye, like fox eye trend that we all have going on at the moment. But I wanted it to be a little bit more cartoonish, a bit more grungy, and just connect it out here too. Just like that. So I'm gonna go and clean up the lower lash line and put a foundation base on, and I shall be back in. Okay, so I've put a base on, powdered, blushed and everything. So now I'm going to take this sample beauty brush into this NYX palette that I have made. I can't even show you it. Here you go. You've seen this palette before. And I'm just taking this paper and I'm gonna smoke this under the lash line. And I'm just gonna pack it on. I want the eyes to look almost sunken in. So I'm not being too neat with this, and I'm just connecting it up here like this. Just like that. And then just taking this little brush and just smudging it in and up to connect it here. And once I've done that, I'm gonna go in with a bit of this deep blue, like I'd say cobalt blue, with a bit of this like aqua blue up here. Just mixing the two together. And I'm just going to just smudge a bit of this under here too. And just, like, again, smudge up into it like this. And I'm pulling this up as high as the temples, like that. Yes. But now I want a bit more green, because, you know, it's Cruella. So I'm just going to take it on this brush and just pack it in all under here, and I'm just going to buff it into the brow. That's exactly what it needed. Pack it here, up into the brow, up here. I'm bringing it down into the nose. Down into the nose. Oh, yes. Okay, so I'm going to put some mascara on, lashes, do my brows off camera, and we'll pick a lip together. Okay, so I've got the lashes on. I'm going to go in with this wine lip pencil. I tried this out on my channel earlier, or late last year, sorry. This is from Poundland. So I'm just going to draw my lip on, and I want it to be quite a villainous lip. So I'm going to draw a line like this. like that on both sides. And then I'm gonna draw a line where I want the top lip to stop. I have had my lips done, so they're a bit bigger than what they usually are. So I'm just gonna draw here. And then what I'm gonna do is draw it in to meet with that line. And then the same on this side. Okay. I'm just filling the line where my lip begins, like this. And then to do the bottom lip, I'm going to come quite low down and go to my natural lip. And fill in. Yes, I love these. Okay, so we look a bit crazy at the moment. Now I'm gonna go in with a liquid lipstick, and this is in Deep Nude and from Max Morton. This is also another one that I used on that £1 makeup, and I actually like the colour. It was a bit sticky, but this is just for a video, and I'm just gonna fill in the lip. So now we have huge ginormous lips. I'm just gonna clean up the point. So now our lips look huge, we are ready to do some finishing touches, and to do that, it is going to have to be just highlighting the face. And I'm going to be using my Peaches brush with the Alchemist palette in the green shade. In emerald green. Got quite a bit of this. And I'm just gonna... I forgot how pigmented these are. And I'm just gonna literally highlight my whole face to give it that green hue over the nose and the chin. And just to make it line art, just put a little bit over the lips. And then we can just finish it off with a gloss. So I'm gonna go and get myself a lovely gloss, and I'll be back to show you the final result. Okay guys, so this is the finished look on my interpretation of Cruella. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And just, greens and purples and a huge lip is just what I'm here for. I need to stop playing around with green eyeshadow a lot more. Do some fluff in my hair. But yes, and until next time, I'll see you all soon. Stay wicked, my children.